Well, hey fam, how's everybody doing? Hey, I just wanted to stop the editing process for just 1 second. First off and say, hey, thanks and welcome to episode 87. Appreciate each and every one of you that's taking the time to watch this, to tune in. Fam, I have one little thing I wanted to talk about before we get into the video, and that is subscriptions. Fam, I took a look at the subscriptions, and I'm looking at right here, over the last 14,000 views, only about 24% of you are subscribed. Now, if I could get that other 75% to subscribe, only subscribe if you like what you see. Don't subscribe to the content if it's something that you don't want to see. But if you like what you see, it doesn't cost you anything. But boy, does it really help me out in reaching a couple of goals that I have. So, fam, if you like the content, you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I would really, really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. We got a few fun things this week. We'll talk soon, fam. Here we go. If they're struggling and running, and how can you make them smile? Well, good afternoon, fam. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm here at the yard, getting ready to head up over, well, actually about a mile away to pick up a load of steel that I'll be taking up to Fife, Alabama. About a 500-mile run. But I'm gonna go ride it literally 1.7 miles over here. Hope y'all had a good weekend. You know, I was in Colorado, I'm back. Boy, I got back about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm already running on empty, fam. But we're gonna make this a good week anyway. Like I said, I'm about to head over here and get this load. It is a beautiful day.
1.5 miles. Turn left on South Ellis
I don't know
Road.
what the temperature is, but it's got to be 60, 70 degrees at least, if not 80. A few clouds in the sky. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful afternoon. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I got to run over here and get a scale ticket first, and then I'll come back and get the load. I'll check with y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Well, hey fam, so I am right here in Jacksonville, about 1.25 miles from the yard. Just picked up a load of, I'll show you in a second, I'm not sure what it's called, scrap deck, they call it a scrap deck. And that's gonna go on up to Fife, whatever it is, Alabama. So, man, I'm tired. I'm not even sure I'm gonna head out this evening. I should. I would like to get up to Adele. Nice truck stop there, but I don't know, fam. I'm pretty tired, so I might just go home and relax and get myself together and leave out early in the morning. We'll see. But anyway, I've got to go check in here and get some paperwork, and then I will talk to y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Okay, fam. But you can see the load right here. Pretty simple, straightforward load. Just doing a quick walk around. I was going to go in the office to get my paperwork, but there's a guy in there, so I'd be standing in line anyway. But it's gonna be a pretty light load too, I think. Water is spilling off of it. Had to use some corner protectors. You see the little yellow and black things? But I got all that done, so I'm gonna run inside and get some paperwork and then get on up the road. I don't know if I'm going up the road or not, fam. I might go home and just get some rest and get my body right. So, gotta take care of these temples. Catch up in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday morning, and I am in, oh shucks, where am I? Parent, Georgia, at my little place called Lucky's. You probably can see it over to the right there. They've got a real nice place, real clean. Stop here, use the bathroom. I'm gonna grab hopefully get me a grit bowl or a fried egg sandwich or something like that. I'm on my way to Fife, Alabama, where I will drop this load off, and not sure where the world's greatest dispatcher will send me after that. So I'm gonna run in here and grab something to eat, and I'll keep you guys posted along the way, fam. Here we go. What's up, fam? Well, they messed up my order again, fam. You know, I ordered some yogurt and ice water. They messed around and gave me fried chicken, green beans, scalloped potatoes, a big old roll. I need some of y'all to comment on where I can file a complaint, but these folk just don't understand English. Now, I'm forced to eat this food, fam. Let me show it to you right quick. Look at this plate, fam. Look at this plate. I'm gonna try to get through it without being too angry, and I'll check in with you guys when I get back on the road here in just a second. It's a darn shame, y'all. It's a darn shame. Well, where's the hot sauce? Hey fam, I'm almost up to Interstate 20. I think I've been through here before. This is a little miniature mountain pass in Alabama, and you drop from like 1,000 feet down to 400 if I remember. And it might not be this one, it might be another one, but man, it's really pretty in the summer. Of course, it's March right now as I'm coming through here. You can see the little creek going down the side, a little touch of, you know, the mountains of Alabama. It's pretty cool. So I'm about 90 miles away from my drop-off point. I'll drop off and then probably head towards Birmingham to one of those either steel or wood places to get a load to head on back towards Florida. So I'll check in with you guys, just let you know what's going on, and we'll catch up here in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Fam, I made it up here to Fife, Alabama, and it's pretty cool when you come to these areas. I mean, I'm way out in the middle of nowhere, and the fellow was on the phone telling me, well, did you go through the stoplight? This whole town is referencing this one stoplight, and sometimes we want to make fun of communities like this, but it's real simple here, fam. It's real simple. Nobody's stealing from anybody, and I tell you what, I wish all places were like this. These folks don't lock their doors.
1/4 mile.
And all that stuff. So
3485 Main Street, Shiloh. On the
I'm
right.
coming up on the place, looks like right now. I guess I just figure out how to turn in here, and it says big as day, deck yard. So I guess I'm at the right place. So I'm gonna go in here and kind of a tight turn. Not so bad, fam. Not so bad. It says no U-turns in yard. All right. Go around office, enter warehouse, and bay 1. Trucks. So we're gonna look for the office. Tell you what, I guess that's the office right there where those 2 cars are. And it says enter in bay 1. You know, why can't everybody have it laid out like this. There's bay 1, clear as day. So I think we're gonna be all right, fam. Truck loading and unloading. There's a truck in the way, but that's all right. All right, well, I'm gonna stop here just so people can get by and go in here and check in. And I don't think I'm supposed to go in there because you gotta back out. So, all right, fam, let me go figure this out. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Here we go. Well, fam, went inside, got everything set up, and some nice guys working here, so we shouldn't have any trouble getting unloaded. I pulled most of the straps off, but I'm going to go ahead and get the last 2 once I get up in there. Trying to center this so he can get on both sides with the forklift. I think this will do it. Man, let me get out here and get this together.
We had something while I lost it. Now it all just feels like plastic. I feel like I don't know you anymore. Get out and shut the door, 'cause I'm so tired of this. Back and forth, slap and kiss. Baby, I'm not.
All right, fam. Well, they got me unloaded, and I'm not gonna make it to the next customer. And you know what? I really shouldn't try. It's 2 o'clock, and it's gonna take me 2 hours to get there. It's 150 miles, so that'll be a 500-mile day almost, and that's enough. That's enough. So I'm gonna go to the truck stop right by the customer. I've been there before, fam. They got a buffet there that is out of this world. I shouldn't go, because you know the lady with 13 children is gonna want me to get some of that food. Oh, fam, I'm in trouble. But I'm gonna head on towards Birmingham anyway, and I'll let you know from there, fam. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Here we go. Well, good morning, fam. How's everybody doing? It's I think it's Thursday morning, and I'm up here in McCalla, Alabama. I'm right outside of Birmingham, and I'm going to a place called Vance, where we pick up at a big Indian reservation called Kaikinki. I'll pick that load up, take it down to Tampa. I won't make it there today because I'm supposed to be there by 4, and it's projected me now to get there at 4:52. It's too far. It's almost between here, picking it up and getting down there. It's almost 600 miles. So that means it's an easy day. I'm not up against the timeline today. I'm up against miles. So I'll get out here on the road and just take my time and poke on down to Tampa, Florida area. There's a rest area outside of Tampa where I'll stay tonight. Get up first thing in the morning, go drop that off, and then head back on up towards Jacksonville. Probably go to Baxley, get a load to come back down. So hope you guys had a good evening. I did, and I will be in touch with y'all as we go. Now I'm sitting a little above half a tank, so I'm going to go put 60 gallons in, and that should get me down to Tampa, back up to Jacksonville, Baxley, and then back down into Florida somewhere. So I'm just going to try to get ahead of that on fuel, because fuel's a good price here. So I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit. Here we go, fam.
Turn right on Alabama 7.
All right, fam. Well, I'm picking up some fence posts. I think I've delivered these. I've never, excuse me, I've never picked them up here, so I think I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and run up here on top of the hill. It's a lot of flatbeds leave it empty, so that means they got slammed in the back. See the trucks in front of me there. So I'm gonna go up on top of the hill, excuse me, and get situated. Hopefully I'll get in and out of here pretty quick. I'm not in a hurry today, so no big deal either way. Hope y'all had a good evening. You're gonna have a good day. You know why? Because you said so, fam. So let me get up on top of this hill and get loaded. This is an interesting place. I don't know all the details about it. It's an Indian reservation, and I don't know. But all I know is that they run a super tight operation, and they're efficient. They get you in and out. They're friendly. So, and when I say thorough, boy, they check the moisture content and everything. So, a lot of places they don't do that, but these guys don't mess around here. I guess it's good that they do that because they're protecting their investment. Because, you know, drivers like me will buy this product, transport the product, but then they don't secure it and they don't tarp it. And it's kind of screws these guys up a little bit. So, anyway, I hope I'm going in the right
When
spot
possible,
here.
make a U-turn.
Said something about a concrete pad. I don't remember that. So, all right, let me figure out where I'm going, fam. I'll check back in. Here we go. All right, fam. Well, I got this load all tightened up. It's pretty heavy. I'm 79,680. There's no scales in Alabama, but I went ahead and split my axle just so I'm in compliance. And that's off center a little bit, but if it were raining, I'd be in trouble. I'd have to tarp it just to keep the moisture off of it, but that moisture gathers quick. But anyway, you would think it wouldn't, but treat it would, but I'm in good shape. I gotta find some breakfast somewhere along the road, man. Because this is just a relaxing drive day for me. So I will check in with you guys on down the road, fam. Here we go. Well, hey, fam, I'm headed to the scale now. I was just talking to another driver. He said he left out here last week. And when he left out last week, he was overweight by the time he got down there because it rained on him. He said he was okay when he left here, but when he got down south, he was overweight, which is amazing to me because what that means is when he weighed, that put 600 pounds of water on that truck. That's almost, what is that, 80 gallons of water was being retained in that lumber.
Turn
That's
right
scary,
on Alabama 7.
So I hope I don't hit any weather, but I also don't want to be right at 80,000 pounds either. This is a real tight load, but it's a dense load because this is treated lumber. So I'm about to go around and do the scale thing now and see what I look like. So I'll check in with you guys after I come across the scale and go inside to get my paperwork. headed to United Forest Products. We also call it Robbins. And it's about 7 o'clock, 7:15 actually. And I think I got a fuel leak, fam. Going through not a lot of fuel, but it's definitely, I had the truck washed up in Georgia, and that left side of the truck's looking pretty nasty. So I gotta find this fuel leak. I'm gonna try to make it back up to Randy. I had these injector things. I'll show you in a little bit. These, I call them, I don't know what they're called, but I had them replaced, and the front 3 of them seem to be leaking. So I was hoping I could just tighten them down, but I can't. So, or maybe I can and just don't know it, but this is one of those turns going into here where it's really contingent upon how, if cars obey the, and I'm not fussing at them, but you know, there's a white line. Sometimes they pull past the white line and we can't make that turn. So, about to find out, fam. I'm about to find out. So, hope you guys are had a good evening, got some rest in, and I'll check in with y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go.
I've been walking down the wrong side of the road. Until you hit me head on. You found a way to bring me home.
Well, hey fam, I'm down here at United Forest Products. We used to call this Robbins, down in Tampa. I had an 8 o'clock appointment. It's almost 9 now, but these guys were slammed. When I got here, there were 9 trucks already in line, and where they're in line, there's only room for about 8. So we were crammed in there pretty tight, but the gentleman has brought me back to a unload area, and they are, I guess, scrambling around to get the trucks. They got trucks getting loaded and unloaded. So long story short, you got to be understanding. And I wanted to just briefly touch on understanding. You got to think about another person's position. No matter what you do, you might have something going wrong with you, something that's not moving fast enough or whatever, but you don't know what's going on the other side. For example, say you go to a restaurant and you order, you know, steak and eggs for breakfast, and it takes a while for that steak and eggs to come out. What you don't know, you get mad. I do too. You get mad, like, man, where's my steak and eggs? What you don't know is the cook might have just had a bad accident. Maybe his family member passed away and he couldn't come to work. Or the waitress, her kid or something is sick. Or, I mean, I don't think people wake up and say, I just want to have a bad day. I just want to do something bad. So try to take a minute and think about, man, now sometimes people are just sorry. Let's just call it like it is. But a lot of times when you see people scrambling and working their best, acknowledge that. And even though you might not get, in a restaurant scenario, for example, you might not get the best service, but give a bigger tip, because they're trying to cover for the cook who had a situation go wrong, or then the person's kid was sick, and all these things that they had no control over. And then here I come along giving that person a hard time for whatever that scenario may be. Like here, there's no steak and eggs, they're unloading trucks. But, you know, I see 2 forklifts parked over there. Maybe those people called in sick, and these guys are doing the best they gotta do. This truck right here is getting loaded. That customer could have ordered their stuff before I even got mine and said, you gotta get it here, I'm not gonna pay you. And they gotta do that. You just don't know what they're dealing with. So assume positive intent, fam. And always try to think about, man, if they're struggling and running, and how can you make them smile? Crack a silly joke. Do something, fam. But think about that other person and what they might be going through, and don't just think about yourself just because you need to get your steak and eggs served in 3.5 minutes or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna sit here and just chill out for a little bit, fam. As soon as they get me unloaded, I'm gonna start heading back up, heading back north. Check in with y'all in a little bit, fam. Here we go. Well, hey, fam, how's everybody doing? One more week down. This was a short week, fam. That's actually the week I got back. So I didn't work on Monday, and I got back in town kind of late. But I wanted to, first off, thank each and every one of you guys for taking out the time to watch the video. Really means a lot to me, and I appreciate you guys doing that. If there's something you'd like to see differently, fam, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see. More content on cars, more content on cooking, whatever the case may be, fam. If you like what you see, fam, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, that like, because it does something to the YouTube algorithm thingamajig, and it really helps me out. Fam, like I always tell you, you're doing a great job. Be proud of you, fam. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not doing what you need to do, fam. Keep your chin up, keep going forward, fam. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep up the good work. We'll talk again soon, fam. Specifically next week. Here we go.